My guest tonight stars two of the Dream Team lawyers who represented O.J. Simpson in The People versus O.J. Simpson. Please welcome John Travolta and Courtney B. Vance. Not every guest on the show gets a standing ovation. That's quite extraordinary. You guys know each other?
Well, thank you.
We do now.
John gets to know people very fast with his music. Okay, The People versus O.J. Simpson. We all know the story, but it's hard to believe it was 20 years ago now. You guys were both actors in Los Angeles 20 years ago. Do you remember that year, what it was like out there? Because the whole country was captivated. Did it feel even more intense out there?
I just remember where I was. I know I was shooting Panther in Sacramento, and we were in a lobby of a hotel, and the NBA Finals were on. And
during the Bronco chase.
During the Bronco chase.
Yeah.
And they preempted it. I was like, what is this? The NBA Finals, what? Come on now. And then all of a sudden it became, I realized it was huge. Yeah. And this is my guy, and O.J. Simpson. I was such a huge fan, so which is why I didn't really follow it. I was so shocked.
Everybody loved Juice.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You love Juice. Come on.
My
Don't try to
dad.
act like you didn't love Juice.
Everybody loves the Juice. Yeah, exactly.
My dad was a football coach and a football player, and he was glued to the TV over this whole thing. I was basking in the Pulp Fiction glory at the moment.
Oh, that's right. This came out. You were in. It was the same time that came out was when the Bronco chase.
We had just won the Best Picture at the Palme d'Or, the Cannes Film Festival. So there was this duality or dichotomy of feeling this American tragedy at the same time celebrating a comeback. So it was a very mixed thing for me, you know. But my dad was keeping in touch with reality, so I followed it pretty well through him.
I actually, when I was driving down to a wedding with some friends down in Maryland, the party, this rehearsal dinner party had been going on for a while. When I got there, and nobody even knew it was happening. I walked in and was a complete jerk. I said, "You have to turn the TV on."
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and
the bride was not happy with me.
So you preempted a wedding.
I preempted a wedding, exactly. Well, okay, these are the two characters you play who are real people. Okay, here is John. This is you and your eyebrows playing Robert Shapiro, lead counsel for O.J. Simpson.
Thank you.
And Courtney, here you are as the great Johnnie Cochran, right there. Is there a particular pressure playing a real person?
Well, I don't mind that because it gives you some sort of a blueprint to work from. And I kind of enjoy that.
Were there particular moments you were looking forward to playing the most? Because certainly, Courtney, there are moments like, you know, if the glove does not fit, you must acquit. And, you know, it's an outrage. And who am I now? Those are all those great, almost poetic moments from Johnnie Cochran.
You do that very well.
Thank you very much. I bet you do it better.
We were, you know, it's always hard to, my wife played Tina Turner. And the pressure for Jamie Foxx, you know, with Ray Charles, the pressure, go ahead.
Angela Bassett, the great Angela Bassett.
So the pressure, I think, for someone playing someone who's iconic like that is to figure out where do you start? Where do you begin? And you don't want to imitate, you want to, and so for myself, I said, I'm not going to watch any footage. I'm just going to read as much as I can, because I know once they start the third episode, we're going to be wall to wall for 5 months. We didn't have a break for 5 months, and the amount of verbiage that these two people spout. There were times, and they got 5 cameras swirling around us, and you're trying to talk to someone over, you know, Judge Ito right in front of me, and there's 6 cameras swirling, and sometimes you lose yourself and you can't do it. So.
Also, for someone like myself, there's a recognizability factor. So you have to disguise yourself to invite an audience in to take this trip with you in this, telling the story. So it was important, I felt, to look and sound and behave like the actual Shapiro.
Well, you do. We've got a little clip here. Jim, can you show the clip of John as Shapiro?
I have left a grand jury to make this call. Where is your client?
Marsha, I'm sorry, but he's with a few doctors. He's very depressed.
Yeah, well, he should be depressed. He killed 2 people. He's going to prison. Now, what is your location?
Here's one of the doctors now. Saul.
Hello?
Who is this?
I'm a psychiatrist. Who is this?
This is District Attorney Marsha Clark. Where are you? We have a warrant for this man's arrest. Now, doctor, as I am sure you are aware, there are laws relating to the aiding and abetting of a fugitive. If you are not aware of these laws, let me make them clear to you now.
Bob, I am not going to jail for this.
Marsha, Bob, I am so sorry how this unfolded. I apologize. Do you have a pen? I'll give you the address. We're in Encino.
It's getting incredible reviews. It's getting incredible reviews. What was Shapiro? Was he actually the smartest guy in the room, or did he know how to hire the smartest guys in the room?
I think he knew how to hire the smartest guys in the room. I think he was shrewd and, let's say, audacious. And I think that mixture allowed him to. I think some lawyers, their ability is to choose well experts in other areas. And
He seems like a ringmaster in that scene.
Exactly. And I think that's what that he was to a greater or lesser degree.
Courtney, why do you think Johnnie Cochran took this case? Was he doing this for personal glory? Was this personal for him, trying to vindicate an African American who was accused of something after so often African Americans were falsely accused in his mind?
I think he got. Initially, he wasn't going to do it. His wife was the one. I think, as you, that's one of the things that's revealed. That's one of the beauties of doing this project, is that you see all the wonderful things that you didn't know about before. I think he cut his teeth on these kinds of cases. Leonard Detweiler and others like him who were really abused by the LAPD, and he would step in and help and try to vindicate these people. So this was a case, though he thought he couldn't win, so he wasn't going to do it. But his wife said, I think you better take another look at this case. And so he did, and I think he really went into it trying to make sure that, you know, all the things that happened, Emmett Till and all of the other things, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, all the things where people didn't have a voice, he said, I'm going to step in for them. And I think that's what the victory was. That's what I think African Americans were celebrating at the verdict, was not O.J. Simpson, was Johnnie Cochran and the victory over the injustices of past.
Well, I'm surprised it took this long to tell this story. I'm really looking forward to it, and thank you so much for being here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Courtney. John Travolta, Courtney B. Vance, The People versus O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story, premieres tomorrow.